Okay, where are we and what are we doing? Well, there's a regular server. I appear to be up in the far north. Let's think about it. That's where the new town is. That's not here. That's, yeah. Yeah, I know where I am. I think I know where I am. I think the new town is in that valley. Oh, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? What do I need? Not a lot is the answer to that. Let's head diagonally across the map, I suppose. Go where I normally go. See if we can find anything of any interest. I was a little surprised that what was the experimental branch didn't drop. I sort of thought it would have done by now. But no, it didn't drop, which I find a little surprising. Server was chosen purely on ping. Don't think there's many people on it, but then, you know, at this time of day there wouldn't be many people on a server. And we'll see what happens, see what fun and games we can have. Looks like the weather's bloody awful, which is in contrast to how it really is in the real world. Gives you beautiful sunshine in the moment. Glorious day today. It's the 5th, I think it's the 5th or the 6th. Oh, I can't remember, I'd have to go. Hang on, I've got my phone beside me. What's the date? 5th. It is the 5th. I was down the seafront today. I live in Portsmouth, by the way. And it's part of the D-Day celebrations. So the seafront was absolutely heaving with people. Took some nice photos. Couldn't get anywhere near the parade ground. They had a large parade ground for you know, all the ceremonial stuff, and I want to get in there and have a look, see what's going on. Couldn't get anywhere near. It's sort of like 20 people deep, and there was no no stands or anything like the Americans call them bleachers, don't they? There was nowhere to for people to sort of like stand and be able to see what was going on. So couldn't get anywhere near. A little despondent, so I left. You know, I wasn't going to elbow barge my way past all these grannies and granddads. So I'm walking back home, and I come to a car park, and it happens to be where the coaches are for the guys who are on parade. So they all marched back in and did all their ceremonial stuff. It was rather good, actually. See the various different militaries. So I took some videos of that. The Red Arrows came over. If you're not in the UK, don't know who the Red Arrows are. It's the RAF's display squad doing all their close formation stuff, you know, with the coloured smoke. We're supposed to be getting the Battle of Britain flight go over. That's where you get a Hurricane, a Spitfire and a Lancaster bomber fly over. But I didn't get to see that. Or if we did, a couple of DC-3s flew over. Their D-Day livery, with the stripes on the wings. But apart from that, I think I probably caught a bit of the sun, because I get under a 100-watt light bulb when I go bright red. So spending a few hours walking around South Sea seafront, I'm going to be a very funny colour. Now, what's up here? I'll look in this barn, see if there's anything to be had. Doesn't seem to be an awful lot happening in the game at the moment. Not quite sure why. I think we've got some things. It's all a bit quiet, a bit dull. You know, nothing much new is happening, as there's a limit to how much I want to play. Oops, hang on. Jump, jump. Thank you. Oh dear, sometimes the game does not respond well to... have I got a compass? No, I don't have a bloody compass. I do have binoculars though. This is the problem with not having the same character on both... Ooh, there's a house. On both hardcore and regular, having two different characters, is, you know, you play one character and you get used to what he's carrying. I sort of wish you had the same character on both, and swapping between hardcore and regular was merely, you know, what you would decided to play, that you actually realise that you're playing on ones, because I would ordinarily play hardcore most of the time, but occasionally when a friend wants to play, they'll want to play with softcore. Now, are these doors ordinarily open? I don't know. I don't know if the player's been through or not. Wait, let me through. Well, I've got a Mosin, mind you. How many bullets does a bloke need? Probably... yeah, I don't need any more bullets. I don't fire that many bullets and need loads. Barman, please. Oh, a beer. No? Oh, right. Now, what's that down there? Oh, it's a light. Do I have a light? I've got one on there. Don't have a torch, do I? What condition are you in? Worn. Still usable though. I've even got a battery for it, look. Cool. A pistol. But I have a pistol. A pair of trainers. And a hoe. Particularly useful anti-zombie weapon, the hoe. Well, particularly on the new bit, on the experimental build when it gets released. So was that just like a random house in the middle of nowhere? Looks like there's going to be some more here, doesn't it? You don't have curbstones in the middle of nowhere for no good reason. Don't know this territory as well as I should, this northern area. And of course it's going to change, so... munch that orange, I think. There's no point carrying it. Doesn't give you a lot. Sort of hope one day that things like the type of diet you have will affect your health, so you'll want to eat the occasional bit of fruit to it's like taking vitamins and things. Might have an effect, who knows. Sorry, just opening a can of fizzy. The game's running nicely, looking pretty. A village. Aha! Let's see how much trouble we can get into in a village. Catch up with you in a sec. So we've made our way up to the village. While I was at that event today, they had all these various different stands, and one of them was Royal Marines, and they had a load of different weapons. Got to play with a GPG, is it? General Purpose Machine Gun? Or whatever, it's the you know, the heavy belt-fed one, and there was a various different range of weapons, and then they had some Soviet ones, which I thought was a little odd. And there was an RPG. I actually got to see you know, and heft an RPG to my shoulder, which I'd never done before. And I looked down at this rifle, and I thought, I know what that is. I looked at this chap. I said, is that an SKS? And he goes, yeah. So I've actually handled an SKS today, a real one. You know, obviously deactivated, but one thing I did notice that was interesting on this SKS I was handling is that there was a bayonet attached, but it was sort of like folded, obviously attached at the muzzle or close to the muzzle, and then sort of folded underneath the weapon. That was pretty cool. Actually, not only to see this weapon, but to actually recognise it almost instantly. Go, oh, that's an SKS, and to feel the heft of it. Didn't feel like a terribly heavy weapon, but yeah, it's nice actually to see some of the weapons. Oh, I'm holding something in my hands. Why am I? Oh, idiot. Just eat the lot. Must have run out of space. Yes, well, not completely out of space and such, but the right shape of space, if that makes sense. I'm going to want to drink that afterwards. Yeah, I lost my hydrated status. This can, for a while, was like a magic can that wouldn't go away. Yeah, it does now. Let's eat and drink these things I picked up. But yes, I actually saw an SKS, recognised it for what it was, which before playing Dayz, there's no way I would have recognised an SKS. I would have sort of looked at it and thought it was vaguely Soviet, with the way that the gas return is on the top. But yeah, I wouldn't have known. But yeah, I handled an SKS today. Oh, that was fun. Does that need cleaning? Doesn't need to be mended, apparently. Doesn't need to be mended. Doesn't need to be mended. Don't even know why I'm carrying that blooming thing. Oh well. So yes, I thought that was quite interesting to actually handle an SKS today. Sometimes when you're approaching these stands, you know full well the stand has sort of been set up for the kids. It's sort of like a recruitment thing. And there's me. My only real interest in these things is the fact that I play computer games. And I do feel somewhat of a fraud when you're stood across a bench table from some serving Royal Marines who, you know, have seen action in probably almost certainly in Afghanistan, and you're talking about your knowledge of a weapon purely from a game. Yeah, because it's one of my few and only regrets is the fact that I've never served in the military. Sort of wish I had. But yeah, it was fun to look at these weapons and to sort of like feel the weight of them, the heft, if you like. The SKS is not an overly large weapon. Not a large weapon at all, really. It's not like an M1 Grand, which I have handled in the past, or a Lee Enfield 303, which not only handled, I've actually fired one of those. Ooh, look, a Mosin. You see, that's a Mosin. A Mosin is a very long and heavy weapon. Where the SKS lighter weapon. I may be wrong, of course, but that's the impression I got anyway. The SKS was a less substantial weapon than something like a main battle rifle, like the Mosin Nagant or the M1 Garand or the British Lee Enfield 303. They're all fairly substantial weapons. Mind you, the GPG I was handling and the I always want to call them the SF. Oh shit! Oh well, solves that problem. Didn't even see him. I'll have to see if I reviewed the tapes whether or not I was muttering on and I could have. Oh well, I'm dead. You are dead. Start again. Find me a server. Nice low ping. No idea, it might even be the same one. Could have shouted hello, couldn't you? Git. Now, where am I? I'm hungry. Yes, I know I'm hungry. I am Bergino. It's going to be that way. So there's a construction site. And we start again. Oh, to the joys of playing. I'll review the recording, see if I missed him, because I wasn't, to paying much attention to the game. I was just muttering on about weapons and stuff. Well, that hasn't happened to that character for a long old time. When was the last time he died? Granted, I haven't played for a week or so because I was playing on experimental. But that character must be about 4 weeks ago. I killed my regular server character because I wanted to make a new video about starting as a Bambi. So I fed my regular server character, fed him to a zombie, and so 3, 4, 5 weeks ago. Now, is this sea or is this water? Drinking water. Let's find out, because I can't remember if that... Yeah, it should be drinking water. Come on, let's get the hydrated. Thank you. And off we go. The search for loot continues. To be honest, the gameplay had become a little stagnant anyway. He was pretty well kitted up. Whoever shot me has just gained himself a pick of some nice weapons and nice bits of kit. But might be nice if he said hello. But no. So many people play this game as if it's deathmatch. Maybe I should start playing it as deathmatch. I really don't know. Searching for people, hunting for people. But it's strange. I mean, I have no problem shooting people in other games. Never had a problem with shooting people in other games. You know, but my homicide count as an online gamer is a massive. It's just this game. I just don't feel the need. I suppose. I suppose it's because it's. We all choose our own game style. And mine doesn't involve shooting people unless they shoot me first. I wonder how long ago since this server restarted. Pom 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 pom. 2 + 2 = 5. Interesting name. Let's see if we can find some bits and bobs. Hungry, hydrated, and soaked. Oh great, I can't open you yet. Hey, at least I can defend myself now against zombies. I do like the hoe for defence. It's quite a good little weapon. Wait, get around the corner. Always come in here because in the mod it was always a good place to find loot. You can't open a tin with a hammer. I'm sure you can't open a tin with a hammer. You shouldn't be able to open a tin with a hammer anyway. I suppose my reaction to being shot in that instance then, it was just total surprise. I didn't even know there was another player in the area. So there isn't a sense of betrayal. You know, there's a little bit of twinge of disappointment that someone had the opportunity to say hello, had the opportunity to be nice, but chose not to be. But when someone is nice and then betrays that, or you give them an opportunity, you see them first and you say hello and you give them the opportunity to be nice and then they shoot you, I suppose then there's a sense of betrayal where that, no, I just got shot. I just got shot by someone who kills on sight. He's gained the advantage that he now has all the pickings of the kit I've got. So yeah, I don't feel so aggrieved, if you like. I don't find it so egregious that someone shot me in that particular instance, because there was no sense of betrayal. He just shot me. Don't see anyone. Don't see any zombies either, for that matter. Wee, banana for scale. I'm not gonna sort my hunger out just by eating bloody fruit. Another hoe. Now, what's the condition of my hoe? Warm. Warm. Solves that problem. So there doesn't seem to be much more here. We've got one more floor to go. And then... aha, no, hat. It's very yellow, but... I'm more likely to get tapped by a zombie... Ugh, dead potato. When I'm fresh spawned like this than I am... ah, what have we got over here? A mask and a t-shirt. T-shirt... I can... no, that's not what I wanted to pick up. I wanted to pick up the t-shirt. Okay, turn to rag. That was confusing. Oh well, I can now... my hungry got worse or better? I can have difficulty understanding that, because I have eaten a few items. Right. Still carrying that tin, which I'll probably... okay, hang on, here's a thing. Will that open that? No, it won't. If it was an axe, it would. There's a sharp edge on a hoe. You should be able to muller a tin of beans with a hoe. Let's go along to the agricultural, see if we can find anything in there worth having. And then it's loot to survive, I guess. Or normal stuff. Nice little run on Bergino. I used to spend a lot of time in Bergino. A map. Yeah, like I've got the pockets for the luxury. A map is definitely a luxury item. No, that's not a bloody luxury item, that's a bloody zombie. Hey, piss off. Oh, of course, this is evil bitch zombie time, isn't it? You can't just kill them with one slap. My like for the hoe might be misplaced, because I've been playing experimental a lot. Yes, you've got to hit them a lot of times. Ooh, no, oh no, that one's they just knocked them down. Piss off, woman. Oh, come on. My positioning, your positioning is so screwed up. I'm not hit. It's like random crap. Maybe the hoe really isn't a very good weapon for doing this with. Yeah, piss off. Now that one's finally died. Can you hear? I've been button mashing. You can hear the sound. That's a nice clean shot to the back of the head. The sound is still queuing up. You probably only got a little bit of health left. Any other game would have a health bar on them and you'd see how much you were taking off. Come on. Come on. Oh, you are hard work, missus. Come on. This is getting tedious now. Have I got any... Finally got a dead... Good grief. Dizzy now. What's that? I'll pick it up until I find something else I want to pick up that's more important. You see, yeah, I might find some sticks and a burlap sack or something. But I'm going to have to start dropping stuff. Because right now, things like that buckshot and the rope are not essential for my survival. They sort of might become essential to my survival. They no, don't need that yet. Can of paint, what are you? What are you? Oh, a sewing kit. And a machete. No idea which is better, a machete or a... I must admit it's particularly poor with the zombies being quite as mean as they are in this. Another machete. Not sure which deals more damage. That does. Mind you, finding bullets for it. It's only a twin shot. Shotgun shells don't fit, do they? No, of course they don't. Takes those big long bullety things. Doesn't it take SKS ammunition? Gosh, I can't remember. It's only twin shots, only 2 shots, and you've got to like reload every 5 seconds. Don't think I've ever actually used it in game. No, I'm not having a silly hat. Right, let's go along to the pub, because hey, it's a pub and you've got to go to the pub. Quick check in here before we go in. Hacksaw, don't think I can saw the barrel off this thing. To be honest, right now I'd prefer a shotgun to this weapon. Oh, tactical bacon. But no way to open it. What are you? Black shirt and tactical bacon here. I tell you what, we're dropping the rope for the tactical bacon because I can eat tactical bacon. I'm not sucking on a length of rope. Up to the town or do that one? I suppose it's here. Oh, there's another pub, isn't there, over there? Let's do this one. A little annoyed that my clothes are soaked through, even though all I've done is dipped my toes into a pond. What are you, ACP? Ah, it's rotten. Strange, it didn't look rotten when I first looked at it. A woolly hat. Aha, trousers with more pockets. Will you pick them up? Thank you. They're not very good condition, but they are... it's the pocket count we're after, boys and girls, and our backpack. It may look silly, but we've now... don't think I'm going to need that. We're now at the point where we're starting to be able to pick up more items. I may... no. Thank you. Hopefully the axe will do a better job than the hoe. Would like to get rid of the bright yellow hat at some point, but at the moment it's offering some anti-zombie protection. What are you? Oh, rocket aviators. Gotta have rocket aviators. something under there. No, there wasn't. Nope, rotten. Another tin. I've found things on these seats before now. You've got to pay them some attention. A bayonet. Ah. Does the bayonet open the tin? Yes, it does. Eat all the things. Oh, wait. Eat all. So I've got the Blaze double rifle. Really not sure how suitable a weapon it is in this game. To be honest, right now, I don't know. Yeah, but I just... decisions, who knows. Haven't seen many cans of drink. So we shall continue in our ongoing huntity hunt. So did that one. Oi, jump, thanks. And jump. Nope. The search for loot continues. Motorcycle helmet is, if it's in reasonable condition, probably better. For protection. Sewing kit. Damaged, so... warm. Haha! We have a little bit of the success. Sort these out. Don't need that there. Do want that there. There's another sewing kit. Don't think I need to carry one. You know, sewing kit should be something you should be able to... Well, am I going to look in this building? There's never anything in this building. Yeah, sewing kit, I don't know. When you've got like a bazillion pockets, then a sewing kit. Carry a sewing kit. But it's more like a collectible item that you want to carry all the things. I suppose the only really rare item I lost in that recent death was the binoculars. Binoculars are devilishly hard to find. Found those in a train. A red one. I think mine's blue, isn't it? Oh no, it's green. Oh, isn't it cute? Another can. Beans. And another can. Beans. Let's sit down and munch these. Just realise that is the SKS bayonet, isn't it? Didn't look much like that, the one I actually saw on SKS today. Much more delicate. It was actually it was actually not a terribly substantial blade. I mean, you still wouldn't want it up here, but you know what I mean. there are some bayonets you see them and you know you've got a hefty chunk of metal in your hands. The SKS bayonet didn't look to be quite as imposing. Well, either we've got some door closers or they just didn't come in here. Right now I see I've really got to be quite thorough with my searching. I can't just like be as blasé. When I've got loads of kit, I can afford to be really blasé about what I pick up and what I don't. So let's munch that. Wait, eat it, thank you. Open that. Drink of that. Will it drink all of it? There's a pond very close by. By the way, all my clothes are completely soaked, except for, of course, these ones which I changed earlier, but no. That's the thing, can you get rid of the "my clothes are complete" or "I'm completely soaked" message if you change all your clothing? There's a thought. No, don't need you yet. Or you. I need you. I'll have you. Yay, my old stomping ground. Always put my tent there. And here's the water. Right, just noticed I've got the stuffed sign come up. So, haven't got energized and hydrated to bright yet, but they are, you know, sort of on their way. So, grabbing food and liquid is less important. Things are now more important. Wait, stand up. Let's see what I can find. Could do with some better clothing, because at the moment I look very silly. Much more important. Okay, empty. No! Oh no, I thought that was... Bugger, what weapon, what? 76251. And that is 39. So that's SKS, so that actually takes Mosin ammunition. Well, okay, now I know. Why did I get a drink message? Oh, I'm still carrying that in my hands. Did I see something down there? No, I didn't. Oh, bother, it takes Mosin ammo. Okay. Mosin ammo it is. A long old time to search this entire village. I'll have a compass, thanks. Wait. Don't remember. Don't remember that. Oh well. Strange. See? Ashwood stick. I think that's how you make a bow. Still getting messages about my clothes being soaked through, even though I've actually changed most of them now. You know. Ooh, your clothes are soaked through. Yes, but I've taken them all off. In fact, apart from my shoes, I have changed all my clothes. Why are you giving me messages? Oh, I thought there would be a door up here. Oh, great. There's a certain amount of speed on that zombie. Oh, great. Don't want to do this indoors. Yeah, I got trapped in a corner and she just ran through a bloody wall. Am I bleeding? No. Let's get outside. See the more resounding thunk with the axe, but I'm just not... It's not working for me, boys. The sooner we get on the experimental build becomes the regular build, the better. Because, I'm sorry, I hit someone with an axe this many times, even a freaking zombie. They are, I would have severed their bloody spinal column by now. Headshot. Now she's down. Is she dead? She bloody well wants to be. Now, energized, hydrated, stuffed, and wet. The looting goes on. Yay! Three. Doesn't tell you how many bullets are loaded into it. It's a handsome looking weapon, but as far as I'm aware, it's only a twin shot. But we have some bullets. It's a slightly more sensible hat. I'm sorry, I know the helmet offers protection. I just think you look like a douche running around with a motorcycle helmet on. Looking the way the sun is glinting through the walls, I'm guessing that sundown will be coming along reasonably soon. A woolly hat. You've got no bedroom. That's where I came in, isn't it? Let's have a look in the pub. Oh, this used to be one of mine. Oh no, that's the quick loader for the shotgun. Bugger, I thought I got all excited then for no good reason. Burlap. Do I need a burlap sack? I've already got a backpack. No, I don't need a burlap sack. No, do not need a burlap sack if I've already got a backpack. Let's nip it. Oh, keep on seeing something over there as I come through. No. Let's nip through here. A book. Sometimes this room is nicely arranged with this furniture like that. Ooh! Oh, look at that up there! I don't remember ever seeing anything up there now. What's in my backpack that I'll want to keep? I'm actually probably better taking my backpack off here. And... no. You going to let me have that? Are you going to let me have that? Yes, you are. Thank you. Right. Got myself a bright orange backpack. Not the best colour, but right, let's start picking those up. I think the sun's going to be coming down fairly... Oh, hang on. You are badly damaged, so we put that to there, that to there. Hydrated. Ah, so I can now start eating again. You can look around, but you can't move. It's like your legs have been... someone's tied your shoelaces together every time you eat something, which I think is a little... I can understand why you can't run. You shouldn't be able to run at full speed or anything. Ah, I'm now finally healing, because I've got energised and hydrated up to bright green. Yeah, I can understand why you shouldn't be allowed to sprint. You shouldn't be allowed to run whilst you eat. But you should be able to walk. I mean, I can walk down the road and eat a sandwich. And I've got healthy. Yay! Still wet, though. And I've changed my bloody clothes and I'm wet. That's ridiculous. But anyway, yes, I think you should be able to walk. Walk slowly and eat. And I can understand why you can't run, and I can understand why you can't sprint, but I don't understand why you can't walk whilst eating. Because, guess what? In the real world, I can walk and eat. I see something when I was out there. No. That's actually looking to be in nice condition. That's pristine, you see. I'm going to start picking some of these up, see if I can find anything. Now, your SKS ammunition. I'll pick you up on the grounds that I might find an SKS, and I'll be bitterly disappointed if I've got no ammunition for it. Ugh. Rotten fruit. More SKS ammunition. They really want you to have an SKS. Oh, that's a better hat. I think. I don't know. What's the definition of a good hat? Why show me these things and not let me up? Unless I can find a key for that and lock it or something, or unlock it. Did I do this? No, I don't think I did. You can tie yourself in knots trying to remember what you have and have not looted. It's part of the reason why I leave doors open. The other part of the reason is I can't be bothered not to. Sewing kit? Sewing kit, don't need another one. Actually, maybe I do. No, I don't. Red one. One of the strange things that I changed the position of my computer. It's now sort of under my desk, which is not something I would ordinarily do. But I decided to put it under my desk. And now I can actually smell it. I know that sounds daft, but my... I've got one of those... bought one of those... what's it? Corsair all-in-one CPU coolers. Because I was having problems keeping the CPU cool. And it does a reasonable job. It's not the best cooler on the planet, but it no longer has to pull hot air from my graphics cards to try and cool the CPU, which is sort of was the purpose. But I get this warm rubber smell. Ooh. I don't even know if that's all coming from the graphics card. You potato. Potato. And a pepper. We can have ourselves. And some more rope, which I don't need. And some wood, which I have no matches, so I don't need. Um, 9mm ammo? That looks rough as. Yeah, so I can smell my computer when it gets very warm. Oh shit. Oh, mind you, let's find out how... Oh, come on, let me move. Let me move. Bloody zombies coming through a... pissing... This is where we find out. Where are you going? That's not unfeasibly slow. Of course I'm going to wake up every zombie in Christendom, aren't I? Yes, I've woken up every zombie in Christendom. Yes, come on then. I used to love the way you used to be able to come in here and they couldn't get through the door, through the glass. Let's go upstairs. Let's leave the zombies to themselves. What I'm sort of looking for, pretty much the only medical supplies right now I'm interested in is the morphine for broken leg. Because I'm playing solo these days. Gatto and Pip no longer. Well, I don't know if they play. They either play this at different times to me or whatever. But I rarely, if ever, get to play with them. So, if I go, the only medical supply I really need is the morphine. I can hear them zombies downstairs. Whilst they can't climb up the stairs, we shall take advantage of the situation. Shouldn't really have killed that zombie with a gun, should I? Because it's just encouraged others. Oh, you go away. No. I'm not going to do that. That's mean. Have I fired twice? Be so careful of edges. Where did she go? You see, they're around the front of the building, but she popped through the building and then waited at the bottom of the ladder for me. No, I think I'm going to do what I normally do with zombies, and that's use speed and cunning and superior human whatever-ness. Whilst they use their magical powers of jinking through walls, which is obviously some form of magical power. In fact, sod it, let's go to... Pauline, whatever it's called. Oh, don't walk slowly. I've picked up more zombies over there. You're going to walk slowly, aren't you? Damn on. Sprinty sprint, sprinty sprint before all the zombies find me. 1. I'm double tap sprinting, which should's a funny word. Here's the thing, can I climb, will he follow me up here and then jump off and kill himself? Come on up. Come on up. No, you you're going to go through, aren't you? You don't know this is a vertical. Okay. You can use slopes to your advantage. If they're very, very steep, you can run them down the slope and they die. A slope your character will stop and walk for, they will run down and die. Let's go this way slightly so there's a bush between me and him. I think I've got him to lose contact. No, he's tagged on again. Let's break visual contact. Put a tree between me and him. That's not between me and him. Still getting messages about my clothes being wet, even though I've changed them. Because there's no point killing him, because within a short period of time another one will spawn in where he was. All you do is waste ammunition. Right, we've got some larger pine trees coming up. So what have you managed to achieve today? Bugger all. Got shot in the head. That's what I got. Muttering on and chuntering on about going to the D-Day 70th anniversary today. I wasn't really taking much notice of what I was doing whilst I was playing, and I got myself slotted. And we have been playing for a bit longer. We've got a... He's already full apparently. Yes, we've managed to find ourselves a primary weapon. We have a hatchet. We have some. We've got the energized, hydrated, and healthy. And you know, we've got the beginnings of another survivor. I've had a go with the Blaze 95 for the first time. I think I can safely now say that I have lost that zombie. I got my rocket aviators. So that's endgame. And on that note, I think I will love you and leave you. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you lovely ladies and gentlemen later. Bye bye.